Hey, it's your boy, it's me, Beaker. I'm here. And we're here to paint. But first, let me get things going as per the usual. Welcome to Beaker's Garage. I am your lovely host, Beaker. In my garage, I do one of two things, maybe three, depending on my mood. I'm going to either paint minis, I'm going to build Gunpla, or maybe a mixture of both. In this instance, I'm kind of mixing both, like I have been the past couple of weeks. Just here to chill, have a good time, relax. This is my decompression time, my decompression zone, as it were. First things first, I want to thank some of our sponsors. Monument Studios, you hear the music in the background, we have them everywhere in everything that we do. Use the code Misfit, you get 3 months free or 30% off your purchase. Whew. Trying to do this off the top of the dome. Let's see. And then we've got CanadianDice.ca. You want more math rocks? Go hit them up. Use the code Misfit15 for 15% off your order. You want a shirt that has the Beaker Builds logo or the Tabletop Misfits logo, go check out dungeongrandmaster.com. Last but not least, certainly not least, is the sponsor for Beaker's Garage at the moment, Last Hope Printing, lasthopeminiatures.com. They have an awesome selection of paint. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks now. You've all seen it. It's nice. It's great. I love it. They also have miniatures that you can purchase, so go check them out. If you use the code MISFIT, you get 40% off of your purchase. 40. It's great. Awesome. Almost half off your purchase. I don't know how they do that. But tonight, if you had seen the posts and all that fun stuff, I will be painting the one and only Tallgeese. Although really is Tallgoose, because he's never in a flock. It's just one at a time. Ba-da-da. That's a little Gundam humor there for you. Anyway, he was a pain in the butt to put together because the actual faceplate fits the way if you have one of these of your own. Be mindful when you put together this Tallgeese. The helmet with the crest and the actual faceplate have to be fit together. I don't know if I was just lucky, the one lucky one who had issue with this, but the actual face was having trouble staying in place. It wasn't like a snug fit, so I ended up having to glue it together. So just keep that in mind if you have one of these and you're going to put it together. You might have to do that because it pissed me off, it pissed me off. I was not a happy camper when I was putting this one together. That all said, I am going to have to take him apart just a wee bit, simply because there are some things, kind of like with the Leo I did last week, there are some aspects that just, I can't get to if I have everything assembled. So I'm gonna have to take them apart. Though I did manage, and I'm trying not to break them. There it is. I had to wiggle it off a little bit. So his arms should pop right off. Yeah. Because I need to be able to get to his back. So I gotta take him apart a little bit. Yeah, glue the fuck out of it. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm having to do, and I'm really trying not to break him because he's the only one I got. There it is. So I've got his arms off, as you can see. Like the veneer system I think that's how you say it. Is just attached to the shoulder mounts there. So to get to that back was going to be a pain in the ass. But we shall see how this all goes. I don't know what it is, honestly. I'll be honest with you guys. Almost, well, I say almost. It's like, oh, I didn't shake up the red. The Endless Waltz, or not the Endless Waltz, just the Gundam Wing minis that came with this card set. They seem to be like one color, mostly one color, as opposed to like Strike was multiple colors. Gun Tank, Gundam were multiple colors, but the Tallgeese, the Ground Leo, and the Space Leo. Sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear all that. I'm shaking up my paint. The Ground Leo, the Space Leo, and the Tallgeese all have like a single base, or like majority color. In this case, obviously, it's white with like a little bit of highlights. Everything else is rather intricate. They got multiple colors, which not a bad thing, but I don't know. I don't know what my point is on my rant here. Quite honestly, I just want to point it out. And yes, Billy, I hear you about it being loose when you're putting it together. Trust me, these minis, when they're put together, they're rather solid. It was just that one piece just didn't want to cooperate. So, I don't know. Sorry, I just like downed a Blizzard from Dairy Queen a moment ago because we were with some friends. So as you are wont to do with said friends, you just have fun, scrounge around. Then it was like, oh shit, I gotta be here, I gotta do this. Let's see. Most everything is going to be white. I think the core is gray. We've got our red up here. Yeah. Anyway, now, enough of my babbling. How is everyone doing? Everyone doing all right? It is quite an evening. I mean, everyone's getting ready for Christmas, I'm assuming, or whatever holiday you might celebrate. Kids are getting close to being out of school for the holidays. That's its own thing. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Weeb Queen. Appreciate you. We've got a lot going on here at the Misfits. It's not just Gundams. I'm glad you could join us. Usually I'm just over here just babbling on and on about whatever pops into my mind. As Billy will tell you, I babble on and on and on. And then I get so hyper focused on something, I go quiet, and I'm like, oh no, it's dead air. I can't have dead air. It's like radio. Dead air is the death of everything. I'm trying to keep everything in sight and all that fun stuff. But suffice to say, glad you can make it. Glad you found us. Glad you can join us. So I guess it's kind of exciting. I mean, I am kind of a Gundam guy right now, right? I finished watching Gundam Seed today. The ending was interesting, to say the least. It definitely took an interesting turn there. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed the series. I enjoyed it for what it was. I was ultimately confused a little bit on character dynamics. Well, maybe not dynamics, but character abilities. Maybe that's the better phrase to put it. Because there were certain characters, and I mean, I say I'm going to say spoilers, but the show's been out for 20 years. If you don't want it spoiled, don't, I guess, put me on mute for right now. I don't know. But no, it was like there were certain characters, and I believe it was Mu Laflaga and La Crusette that were quote unquote normals, but oh, you motherfucker. But they were displaying abilities that were very new type-ish. Being able to sense one another, being able to sense when things were happening. It just kind of threw me off because they never quite addressed it. I mean, even there on like the last episode, I think it was the last episode when Flay died and became the space ghost for Kira. That was new type shit. So that wasn't coordinator abilities. That was new type bullshit. So I don't know if their intent leave them wanting more. Well, I don't know. It was weird. It's like you go about this entire series talking about artificially enhancing human beings to make the coordinators. Fine, that's a cool topic. You can discuss that topic all you want. I'm down for that topic. But then you introduce normal people who have this ESP-like connection with one another, and never say jack shit about it. And then at the end make it a big deal when a normal character, a normal, quote unquote, normal human dies. They're all of a sudden able to be a new type ghost in space for the main character. You kind of lose me there a little bit. And that's really like my biggest personal critique of it. Now, this isn't excusing like some of the character actions or anything like that, but I don't know. It's just me. Just my little thoughts, my little brain nuggets for this. Ooh, oh, son of a bitch. That fucking head. You're gonna piss me off now. I swear I glued you on, you little bastard. Oh well, I'll get it later. I'll fix it later. Fix it in post. Yeah, I'm still alive. Okay. Sorry, I just looked over and something wasn't right on the screen. But I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. No, you're fine. I just maybe I'm paranoid. When you have a show start stop every like a couple of times, you kind of get a little paranoid when something doesn't look right on one of the broadcasters. Like, oh no, what did I do? Speaking of shows, it's not the chat color. I actually fixed it this time, so now everyone's text properly fits. I can fix the color. I just needed to make sure the fucking box fit properly. So but welcome, Grant. I'm glad to see you're in. As you can see, I am mostly through the body. Just kind of doing some touch-ups where I can before I move on to the rest of the body. But you're just... Oh, this fucking faceplate's gonna piss me off. Can already tell. I'll be honest. I mean, I know the white should be heavier, but I'm okay if it doesn't cover everything. I don't know why. It looks. Is it used? Maybe that's the phrase I'm looking for. Used, worn, abused, something. Actually, that's going to probably be where it needs to be. It's the grunge look, yeah. Okay. It's gonna look good regardless in the end. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's gonna look fine. But my God, does this thing use a lot of white? But see, though, it wasn't. It was designed on Earth. It wasn't designed for space. I think they had to ultimately modify it for space. I mean, in all honesty, the Tallgeese is just oh, don't worry. I know exactly how dirty an aircraft can get. I know exactly how dirty a fucking ship can get. So I get it. No, what I was gonna say though is I find it funny that the Tallgeese, even though it's the grandfather technically for the Gundams in Gundam Wing, it's just a souped up Leo at the end of the day. They just took a Leo and was like, you know what if we make this thing better? And they made Tallgeese. Now, I don't know if it's an official kit, but there is one that's a Tallgeese that actually looks like a goose. I would love to have that kit. I've seen it online. It's somewhere. It exists somewhere. It's probably like fucking Temu or some like third-party vendor who sells it. Because it's definitely not official. If it is, I'll be very surprised. I just think it's funny because the picture I saw, it was a Tallgeese next to, like a legit Tallgeese next to a Tallgeese. What do you mean gum? Man, geese have teeth. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, gotcha. I'm with you now. I'm picking up what you're putting down. is going to be pretty straightforward. He's only got 4 colors: white, black, yellow, red. Do I smell what you're stepping in? Yeah. I smell what you're stepping in. All that horse shit you're full of. Oh no. Alright, well, there goes that. That's fine. Okay. That happened. Let's see now. I'm going to go ahead and paint your gun. I'm going to actually use a black this time. No. The veneers are black. These are straight black. That much I know for certain. What I think I'm going to do with the gun this time is I'm going to try and mix something together for that. Anyone out there, have you guys, gals, have y'all watched the finales for both Power Rangers Guardians of the Grid and Dress to Quest? Because they are out now. They were really good, really fun. I personally liked the Guardians of the Grid finale, but you know, I might be a little biased, maybe. Just maybe a little biased. I don't know. It was my game to run. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to... I was going to try and do something. I'm going to try and mix up some color. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm going to start with some white over here. Which I'm going to probably need to get some more of eventually. And then I'm going to try the gray. Do, because this gray is a little too dark, so I'm going to take a little bit here. I'm going to mix it in. See if I can't get like a little almost like a gunmetal gray. I think I've almost got it. Because that's just it. It doesn't take much of a darker color. Oh yeah, I think that's it. I think I got it. Oh yeah. That's a much better gray. So the key with mixing is that you want to mix your darks into your lights, never the other way around, because the light color will get muddied up so quickly. So if you're going to mix your colors together, you've got to slowly mix in the dark color into the light. Oh yeah, this looks so much better compared to the other gray. Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna hurry up and use it though. Cheers. I know who that cheers is from. That's from Alex. There ain't nobody in the Misfits who would say cheers other than her. But welcome. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, this gray, okay, I'm pleased. The beginning and the ending. Okay, you missed all the in between. You missed the part where my wife wanted to come up here and kill me. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that looks so much better. So if you remember last week with the the Leo, I use the gray from Last Hope, just the basic gray, which is fine. It's a great gray, but it just, oh, that's so much better. It's not too dark. Yeah. Beaker's pleased. Yeah, that's a gunmetal gray. That's a pat on the back for me. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and I'm going to finish these hands. I'm going to actually paint the hands black. No. I need to do focus. Focus. I'm going to take care of the crest. Yeah, so, okay, to clarify, Last Hope has has colors that look very similar, but they're titled differently. We have Payne's gray and we have black. They're slightly, and I mean slightly different. Black I was going to avoid just because it's so much more pungent. The gray is already a little bit lighter, so I just went with that and mixed that into my white. Pungent, maybe not the right word. It's a lot stronger. The pigmentation in the black is a lot stronger than it is in the Payne's gray, and it's subtle. It's a subtle difference, but I think it makes the biggest difference because I'm already at a technical gray when I add it to the white, so I don't have as much that I need. Because even if you look at the wet palette, or my little palette here, that's supposed to be the Payne's gray, and then that's the black. They're very, very similar. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Ugh, my eye itches. Oh. Ugh. Sorry about that, folks. Ugh. Okay. I've got to work with their washes. I think it's because I'm just so not used to washes themselves. Because it was kind of hit and miss on what I was getting out of it. And again, I'm attributing it more to myself than the actual paint. Because, believe you me, as a guy who worked with paint out in the real world for over a decade now, 9 times out of 10, the issue's not the paint, it's the user. It's quite honestly, I will. Let's see. I think he's got a little bit in the visor. just a dab in the visor. Yep. That's kind of what I'm picking up when it comes to these washes, is that it's just a matter of practice. And I've got to find minis I'm okay with not being perfect. Now, this says it's supposed to be gold, but I'm not going to find the gold. I think Motherfuck. Don't tell me I already have gold. I have gold ochre. I have orange. Fuck me. I actually have gold. Screw it. I'm gonna do gold. Look at that. Caught that before it could fall. Oh, the visor's supposed to be green. Of course. Why? You know what? Excuse the brief rumble that you're all about to hear. I've got to shake my paint. So I'm shaking paint off screen. I've got a nice little I'm not a centrifuge, but what they use to shake up test tubes. I've got one of those. So if you can hear that, that's what you hear. It is fancy. It's kind of nice. It saves me from like beating off into the air on camera. That's kind of what it is. I'm sorry if it's... But it saves me from doing this, you know. Saves me from doing that for like 30 seconds on stream. Okay. I think I hope I shook the right green. I hope I shook gold as well. I just need a dab of that. Because it wasn't yellow. It was supposed to be a light green on the eyes. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it wasn't much. God, that pops. Fuck. Y'all can't see it very well right now, but listen here, Grant. We don't talk about that. It's not something we discuss on stream. Mom's the word. Yeah. Your mom. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I'm a fucking idiot. Here I am. I'm about to go for the gold, and I hit, I go and dab it into the green. Fucking idiot. Alright, now. This emblem. Ooh, that's much better. when I ask this like an idiot, did I actually stir up the gold? Or did I just stir up both greens? I don't know. Please tell me. Okay, so I did stir it up. Okay. She's just not flowing very well. That pigmentation is killing it. Also, the fact that I started painting with yellow, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. Finish up this hand. New hand there. Now I've got to do this hand. Oh, is anybody watching Welcome to Derry? Did anyone watch it? Getting there. Now I gotta do the feet. I'm pretty sure. We're getting there. concentrating again. That's why I'm getting quiet. Okay, I need a different brush to get that last heel. It's not that brush. Which one do I want? Because I need that one. I don't have a lot of control on. That's a fan. I need something a little pinpoint. Though honestly, he's not looking too bad. I think if I left it as is, he'd look really good. So you know what? I think for tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and put him back together. And you'll see what he looks like. We'll see what he looks like all together. Come on. Come on, you little bastard. Of course. There you go. Yeah, I can come back and clean you up a little bit. Get you a little bit more white in certain areas. Hydrate. Haha, what does that mean? I don't have my water with me. I'm still full on a fucking Dairy Queen blizzard. Oh, Madame Medusa. Yeah. Oh, Madame Medusa. Madame Medusa. I'm so sorry. Butchered your name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hey, drink the paint. I did that for 10 years. It's fine. I'm fine. I turned out okay. Mostly. Mostly okay. Yeah. Yeah, mostly okay. Shh. We don't talk about anything like that, though. Not around here. We don't talk about anything like that. It's okay. Alright. Now. Let's see. We're going to put the gun in place. Yep. That went on smoothly. Now we put our shield on in place. Right. Oh man, look at that bamf. Little touch up there. Oh. Look at him. Look at him go. My sixth toe. We don't. Damn it. Grant, you're giving away all the secrets and I don't appreciate it. Hold on, I gotta rotate him a little bit. He's not exactly facing. There we go. Now he's facing where he needs to be. That looks awesome. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this better this time around. Ta-da! We've got a Tallgeese. Oh yeah, mixing that gray with the white. That's definitely a gunmetal gray right there. Oh, I fucking love that. Yeah, he turned out really good. I don't have a sixth toe. Alright? Don't let Grant deceive you. He says a lot of wild shit. Okay. That's the Tallgeese. The Tallgeese is finished. He's done. Finito. And I will say, not the one I had intended to do tonight initially. I was talked into, peer pressured, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. But I think he came out really well, really good. A couple of brush strokes here and there that I can clean up, but all in all, I like him. I like him a lot. Now, keep in mind, so that means I have his little Space Leo. I might go back and retouch up that gun now. We'll see. But now I have Ground Leo to do. And these are all tokens for the Gundam trading card game based on the starter deck. Like there's some special starter decks. These tokens are essentially a precursor for what is to come down the road from Bandai for their Gundam TTRPG that's supposed to release next year. I think they're actually going to have a demo at the end of February in Las Vegas of the TTRPG, and I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to hear more about it. I want to see what they got up their sleeves. My thought is they're probably going to do something along Warhammer-ish. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Just means they get to Vegas in February. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Got to convince the wife. This is the last show of the year. We're going to take a break for a couple weeks. This was a nice little mini to finish up on. So I want to thank all of you for joining, the new followers. I appreciate you following. You can follow us here on Tabletop Misfits on Twitch. You can find, let's see, what is it? I think it's the job. Is it job board? Nope, that's not it. Bar Top, that's what it is. I get them mixed up. You've got a bunch of links to all the socials, and you can also find us over on our Discord at the links that are provided in the chat. You can find me at, I've got it. My Instagram's there too. Sweet. I hadn't used that one in so long. I don't know if the Patreon link on Instagram, that kind of got a little screwy, so my apologies. Either way, my Instagram is at Beaker Builds if you want to follow along on there. You follow us at Tabletop Misfits on Instagram as well. Come back Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern here on the on the Tabletop Misfits Twitch channel, and it's going to be all the Misfits talking about things that happened over the year, things that are coming down the pipeline for next year, because we have a lot in store for next year. So come and join us then. Again, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Or not tomorrow, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then come back Sunday night for the season finale of Night of the Worm, our World of Darkness mashup of Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse. It has been fantastic. Our lovely storyteller, Dungeon Samster, has put on a wonderful, wonderful game, telling a wonderful, wonderful, fun, and very, very thrilling story. That's the word I'm looking for. With all of his players. So they're wrapping that up. Matter of fact, they're finishing the recording later. Bum, 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 bum. That's going to be ready for Sunday, and then we will be off for the holidays and come back ripping and roaring in the next year. I think the first week back is like the 5th, the 4th, that week of the 4th. Excuse me. We've got a lot in store. Keep an eye out. We'll be, posting shit, I'm sure. In the meantime, if I don't see any of you again, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, a wonderful new year. Wish me a happy birthday, because my birthday is on New Year's, so self-plug, right? So I'll be back 1 year older by the time you see me again. If I don't see you Saturday, I'll be another year older. And with that, I want to thank all of our sponsors again for all the wonderful things that they do for us. I want to thank all of my wonderful viewers out there, all my friends. Love you all. Appreciate you being here. Remember to have fun, be safe, love each other. And with that, since we have enough people, I'm actually going to go raid a channel. I'm going to kind of put on the end screen here. But I'm going to go find... Let's see. Yeah. We're going to go back over to Crit Hit Chronicles. We did it last week. We're going to come back there again because they're doing a little Kingdom Hearts game set in the world using the Dagger Heart system. So, and I think it's also a charity stream. So that's even more of a plus. So stick around and let's go for a raid. That is a good night for me. The garage is now closed. Stick around for the raid, everybody.